I did not expect to time that so perfectly, but what's up, guys? Oh yeah, Waddle Dee is sad because Alphalin got kidnapped. We gotta go save our buddy. But yeah, what's up, guys? Oh, yeah, I should not multitask like that. Got KO'd in a gacha game because I left it just sitting. Dragale. Yeah, I don't know why. To this day, I did this level, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I don't know why to this day they make you actually actively participate in the nightmare stages. Did I do this one too? Okay, so where am I then? Cutter needle. Clutter needle. I was about to be very confused. I was like, what's cutter needle? They fusing out here? Wait. Oh no, I'm in the wrong spot. Took me a second to remember. We are in a sandy stage. With like very edgy level titles. Anyways, I was probably starting to say, what's up guys, welcome back something, and then I lost my train of thought. But anyways, this place looks cool. Depth perception here, failing, okay. Good thing I don't have to hold a button to run, it makes it easier because... Sandy dog. Puffball of mass destruction out here. If I shoot between them, can I hit both of them? No, but... Too bad I can't charge in the air. Did I hit it? I didn't mean to do that. I was just trying to hit the treasure chest. Had randomly good aim. Sometimes I just have ridiculous aim. Sometimes when you're that type of player that tries a bunch of crazy stuff all the time, you just randomly start hitting it. Is that poison? In Kirby? Try to shield. He just ducks his head when he shields. Oh. Okay, gonna need that. Wait, can I hit him? Yeah. Tried to slide. Can't ground pound, so this round means nothing to me. Where are you going? Alright. Some enemies have like a lot of defense. I think I remember these guys. Oh, I can get rid of the mounds. Is that what they're called? Is that what you would call these, like mounds of dirt? Let's see. There we go. Treasure not so carefully hidden. What is that? Some sort of food. Maybe it was like a tuna can or something. Couldn't really tell. Up. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I sound tired, but I'm not like... we aren't sleepy boys today. I slept till like 10. I had plenty of sleep. How did I get rid of this? Oh. Y button? Okay. I think I'll keep it until I'm sure I don't need it. Can't block when big. Got it. You know, I don't necessarily have to walk in between those. Secret? I bet that's like a tuna can or something. I tried to get out the way, but I was too busy blasting and... Well, I said him, but... Ah, okay. Alright. Usually those attacks would do more damage, wouldn't they? I mean, I'm thinking of like Kirby Amazing Mirror damage. Didn't that used to do like half your health bar? I'm gonna get hit for this. Oh, I blocked it. Be gone. The spin doesn't make you invincible, but it makes me invincible. So I will take that. Yeah, Tornado in this game's kind of cool. I like it when they give abilities that usually only have like one thing going for them, like Tornado, like extra moves and stuff. Make it look all pretty. Yeah. Because otherwise those the abilities would be kind of boring. It's like you gotta shake it up once in a while. I guess the same goes for Cutter. I'm like, favorite ability of all time. Very basic. Crystal Needle? Oh, is there food or something? I don't need that. Let's see. Isn't that amount of dirt? Don't I need to go grab advanced exploration time? I have an idea. Oh, maybe that won't work. Because I can't climb the ladder with this. And I don't think that air blast will make it. Tragic. Okay, never mind. We don't need to blow this amount of dirt away, most likely. Just being thorough. Hold on. I'm like paranoid. I just think I sound tired, but oh snap. Maybe I've just got like a chill voice is not a bad thing. This is my stream voice right now. When I come back to doing like more streams, oh snap. Nice dodge, nice. I could have potentially used that fire for something later, but who cares? I hear you, but I don't see you. Oh. I'm gonna get rid of this because I keep almost falling. Okay. Oh, I think I get it. I got it. No, oh, it worked. I was gonna jump over there and do it from the other side. Gonna be so sad if that was the third Waddle Dee. I'd be like, where's the second one? You see, having treasure chests in Kirby is nice, but like I'm glad they brought that feature back. It wasn't in the last few Kirby games, right? It was like, I'm remembering from not Amazing Mirrors. Well, I think Amazing Mirror had them too, actually, just like that. But I'm thinking of Squeak Squad. I liked it in Squeak Squad when they were rare, and you found that one of like 3 treasure chests in the stage. It had like some golded crap in it, like, yo, you have like a paint can. You can spray paint Kirby to like whatever color. Those sort of things are like high stakes collectibles right now. Oh, well, and it knocked me off. Well, I'm basically indestructible. Mine. Okay, I almost got hit again. You ever walk to something like that, like an opening, and then fall? Like, you walk over there just to realize that there's actually just a gap and you didn't notice? Like, it's hard for me to explain without an example, but I'm like, I've done that before. It's like, I hate that. It's like, don't put holes in front of things like that. It actually doesn't bother me that much, but I'm just like, it's like, really? No. What made you think it was a good idea? There's always secrets around the end. Well, not always, but like, that's a pretty cactus? Will it hurt me? Nope. It's a cactus without many pricks. Alright. I like how his volcano head gives him kind of like a lit hairstyle, like shoot 3 flying targets. Interesting. Did we really get that many of these? Needless? That's actually kind of a litty name in my opinion, but searching for the oasis, is that what it said? A lot of these mini stages. I'm gonna have to do a gauntlet of those sometime. Right. For now, I think Fire Kirby, even though I'm not always that good at it, it might be one of my favorites in this game. Ow. Immediately loses Fire Kirby. But I got Cutter, my old favorite. I wonder what another upgrade to Cutter will be. Maybe I'll start like... Maybe it'll be my favorite in this game again if I get the upgrade. I like that potential for the upgrade to make it like that much cooler. Let's see. The Adventurer's Heart. Wait a minute. Remember, it's a Kirby game, but falling is a real possibility if you're not careful. Even though it won't one-hit KO you. It probably should, honestly. Even I struggled at certain things, but like in this game, but like so far maybe it's a little too easy. I don't know how far we are though. And I want to play more of this game. Like I really do. Since I'm like having more time soon, it's like I was like, what do I want to do with it? Where's the... It's over here. Right? Yeah. Kirby needs to be able to defeat the Gordos one day. They've been invincible for too long. I think at some points you could, but... I don't know what basic... Or what, like, cutscene fight it was. What happens if I just get out of here? Do I need to... If I defeat him, do I get anything for that? Can you hit me here? Yes. Can you hit me over here? I thought I could kick it into him or something. Alright. Not gonna worry about that right now. Alright, you're a little too quick. I love the combo. Ow. Isn't that sound effect I heard, isn't that like classic Kirby? I can't remember what game I'm remembering. I think it's like, was it That was actually a really lit way to delete them all. What game was that? Was that Air Ride that made that sound effect? I think so. It might not have been just Air Ride either. Buzzsaw Cutter. Ooh. We might get that today. If I can get through quick enough, I might actually go get that, because I hear you, but I don't see you. Oh, well, that's a lot easier than I thought. I thought I was going to have to find some way to nuke that guy down there, but combos. That whole sequence is disturbing, but trying to time the jumps here. Barely made that. It's like random corn. Whoops, retry. Oh, I see. If I messed up my jump, I would have to retry that, but I didn't. Where are you going? Oh, there he's going. All right. You know, can I hurt the purple guy now? Can I go under these? No, I can't. How strong is that acid or poison to where I can't even go underneath it? How about that? Didn't work. Tragic. And I can't go underneath the purple, so that would be a game mechanic that I would expect to go under it. It'd be alright, but water instead. Water, that's the answer. I have water with me. I need to drink more water in general. Take water. Defeat 2 poison crocums. Oh, I see. Entrance and exit. Since we can dig under it anyway. Oh, I mean, like, oh shoot. It took me a second to realize how to handle the mechanics to make sure I got all of these things. Let's see. Boom. Boom. Can you stay underground forever, or is there a timer? I can't remember. 1. Okay, I don't have to actually touch it, just have to touch the spot it was under. I don't think you can stay underground forever. Yeah, the air time is very useful. I love abilities like that. Diligent digging in the secret room, yeah. You gotta be thorough. I had to remember where I was. I'm just going this way. Oops. Can't see. There we go. Can I move the camera? Barely, with the right thumbstick. Oh, there we go. There you go. You guys, I just noticed it now. I'm not gonna say it. You gonna have to ask me on Twitter. If I remember. It's not important, but it's one of those things where it's like, Nah. Okay, hold up. Why am I nuking these things? It's like I don't have to delete both of them. Then again, thorough. Anything over here? There you go. Alright, we done. I missed twice. Okay, I literally missed the third time, but it let me have that one. I'm like, give me a second. Okay, I might be a little quieter. Because I just adjusted something with the sound. I'm so sorry. It's really hard, like, keeping up with that. Oh, well, maybe if I do this. Wait, no, that's the wrong sound option. You know, the game audio is really quiet too. Maybe that, yeah, maybe that's why. No, not that level. A live mall? What? If you know from my streams, I'm always constantly messing with the sound settings. This looks like we're about to get in a fight. Bring it on. I can't find the entrance. Oh, it's just a crack in the glass. Interesting. I thought this was gonna be a fight. This is not what I was expecting. I'm pressing the button so fast I didn't even see what happened. I think I got hit, lost my ability, then spit out, sucked in and spit out a sleepy enemy. I forgot what they're called. Combos, alright. You can actually spin twice. Tastes 3 kinds of ice cream. The giant kind? No way. That doesn't make any sense, but okay. It makes literally no sense. A round hole this time? He's like stuck deep in the wall, most likely. Should be something. We need a round thing to suck in for that. Probably. Wait, I can probably go through, grab it, and come back. This is actually very interesting level design because you can actually just like explore and go into different rooms and stuff. I mean, I can move the camera a little bit. There we go. Let's go back. Yeah, they're basically giving me the answer on the silver. Pull out of here. Again, makes no sense. Glad it didn't pop me out of the wall, because at that time I probably would have fallen. I am not doing my back any good by sitting like this. Hold on. Can't see. Like, honestly, this is one of those, like, I can feel it coming. It's one of those very, very, like, inspirational or, like, nah, what's the word? It's like, this quote makes me happy just thinking about this concept, but like, the Kirby music we're hearing now is like, it brings you back to happy times. Like, I mean, heck, I'm playing this game, so now it's a happy time, but like, y'all are here, yeah, I need to move this. Y'all are here chilling with me, so happy times are abundant, but like, this brings me back to like, my childhood Kirby, when you just running through. Do I want to grab that first, or yeah, I think teleporter. Interesting. This brings me back to happy times where like you're playing the old school Kirby games and like, ooh, food, a lot of food. That's what I needed. How do I explain it? Like just the innocence of your childhood, just exploring and really dreaming what the world is like. That's what I feel right now. Those things don't ever change, like... Oh, snap. Just a big kid at this point. But the best way to, like, personify that positive energy, I'm sure you guys would know what I'm talking about, like... Imagine, like, this, but, like, 100 floors. And then 4-player online co-op. And they're all different, like a gauntlet. Where am I supposed to be going now? I might be going the wrong way, bear with me. I think I need to go the other way. We were just here. I went down and there was a teleporter, but where's the door? Yeah, but imagine like we have like this giant building and we have to explore to the end, and there's golden power-ups all over the place, like paint cans where you can change your color. Can I break through that? Oh yeah, there's a door. I just avoided it for the stuff. Alright. Getting a little better with sword, I guess. I need at least one ability where I'm ridiculously good at using it. I don't think sword's it though. But ice is pretty fun. I don't think ice is it either. Bomb is just very easy to use. There are some abilities that will always be like OP easy. But yeah, like imagine like 100 floors and like there's boss enemies and you guys literally just get to like grind through fight and explore. Oh snap. You can't hop over this. Did I take any damage? I don't think so. I'm literally invincible. That's crazy. I tried to shield. I'm wondering how invincible I am. Not very. Alright. I know that does way more damage, so I just started spitting at him. Huh? Oh. Why don't these? I don't know, I'm just like... ever since like my younger days, it's like now I just want to explore like times of infinity. I just want to explore even more than before. I mean, you always would want to go that far, but like, please make 100 floor gauntlet. It's not that I want the levels to be longer per se, Wildhammer, but it is that like when stuff goes crazy like that, I want to be able to bring my friends with me. There's some games that had like long towers like that. Like Super Paper Mario is actually a broken game. I recommend everyone play that. I haven't really played the original. Like I only played a little bit, but like Super Paper Mario was special by itself. But you couldn't co-op. So it's like, imagine being able to do that with like the whole squad. Oops. I know you're under here, but I don't see the... It's probably over here. There it is. Open the pathway. Hold on. Oh. Checkpoint. What's up, Jim? Ah. It took me a second to remember what those enemies do. Sleep, dude. He's still alive? Too much HP. Is that for hammer? Do I need hammer for that? Yeah, I think I do. And then just spit hammer out. So these are the kind of secrets that I've been missing because too many requirements. Gotta go back. I just defeated hammer. You hear him? Popcorn. Oh, did I go underneath the table? When you're a little kid and you can fit under there at the restaurant. Don't do this to your parents, kids. Don't do that. That's so frustrating. Like they go underneath the table. You don't want to get kicked. Ow. I am lost, yo. Like I defeated Hammer, but I don't remember where, like how far back. I just kept walking, and now I need to backtrack. I want to solve this puzzle. You can tell I'm enjoying a game if I'm actually going through with the puzzle. Maybe I'm screwed, but that's okay. I'm either just missing it or you know. Normally they would just let you go get your ability anyway. Okay, this definitely looks like the room I was in before, so the hammer dude should be nearby. Not that I was paying that much attention. I hear Waddle Dee. I don't think he's in here. Wait. Oh, okay, here it is. There we go. Alright, alright. Cool. I need to, like, develop a habit of being more in tune with like, what's going on around me and remember how far back certain things were. Sometimes it's hard to do, but, like, I need to play more games so I can exercise that ability. Oh, that, yeah, I was right. It's the clock. There you go. It's kind of how, like, if I had paid attention, I realized the clock was on the same, like, area as that post that we just hit through the wall. There we go. It took a while for me to get you out of there, but we got you. I don't know if I need to stay in this form, but I will remain for a little bit. Out of my way. Out of my way. Was that a hammer enemy? Interesting. I think I'll just go ahead and get rid of him. Hello. Up or forward? That's weird. I almost fell. water. That did a lot of damage. I'm dead. No, wait. I'll just use this. Why does it do so much fall damage? Just because I got bigger? Alright, I'll just stand right here. And then wait till I get to the other side. Also, if I'm not spraying water, I can turn more. These are like... Oh. I see. They tricked me. Can't use the food now because I already used my tomato. To be honest, when you die, you probably just go back to the checkpoint, which isn't that far back, but it's all good. This song. Ow. One day, it's not really a dream of mine, but one day maybe it would be interesting to be part of a music team for some game, because this song right here is exactly what I'm talking about. I'm like, it's not the value of the song, like it's not how busted the song is, except compared with just how good the vibes are I get from it. Like, certain parts of the song just have me mad vibing. I be talking, I'm not sure if people know, like, if people get what I'm saying, but like, we need an entire soundtrack with that very same vibe I'm feeling. One day I'm gonna, yeah, we're gonna have to make some more community music playlists. You can find some gems in those. Didn't mean to call out my friend Jim. Oh, what's up, Blue? Looks like the homies are on. I'm just gonna do it. Shouting out, you know, some friends of mine. Jim, it's hard for me to say her name, so I'll just say Jim. And the bluest J. Also, there's other people, you know, you might see them in some future content. I don't know about my channel, but there's several channels between us, and so I just wanted to shout them out a bit. You can see some of their channels featured on mine, but I should probably update that because I think there might be new channels to add. Pretty cool people. And since I finally get a summer break and people are like, I've been grinding like steadily YouTube for a while, but now that like other people are like doing YouTube at the same time, like when we finally all get a second and there's like stuff going on, like I'm trying to hype you up. I'm trying to get you guys hyped, because it's like I'm trying to say there's stuff incoming without saying it. I'm waiting for it to happen, but yeah, stuff incoming. Remove 3 wanted posters. And I don't know if I ever find all 3. Alright. I'm sorry, but that face just something about this makes me want to learn more about electricity. I really did like science classes in high school. Like high school and before, science was like my favorite. I always had high scores. I never really had. Oh snap. I never really had like the best study habits per se. Sometimes, you know, some people just don't, you know, everyone's different. So I had ways I could study to help myself, but like for the most part, a lot of classes I didn't really study, but like science is like, was it biology? Just like high school science courses, I just tended to do really well in, just naturally good at it. Maybe I should have looked into being a science major of some sort. Oh, that's not good. I like how I was trying to. I don't know what I was doing there. I guess I was trying to jump on the road after those things fell, but I didn't really. My brain didn't really catch up with the fact that, yeah, the whole ground's gone, bro. Where's the first Waddle Dee? It's the second one? This Kirby music. Oh snap. I want that cutter. There you go. Ow. I don't want the mash to be there because I realized really quickly that I just inhaled my ability back. And we got some food, so. Pudding. There's our buddy. I'm pretty sure next time I don't have to get all of these, I just have to get the ones I missed, right? Sometimes maybe I should, you know, just decide to go 2 passes through a stage and not worry about being perfect on the first try. Let's see. Some stages might take more than that, but I see. I wonder if I can fall. I think I can fall. I didn't even bother pushing it past that. Worth. Y button there. I can't hit below you. That's the thing. No wonder I keep getting hit with cutter. I'm used to being able to hit below myself with like the drop attack, but you can't do that in this game. Not a black mark on cutter. I still like this ability, but I was like, I need to have defensive options. Clear the secret room without falling. Nice. I have to remember. I was like, where the heck am I? I'm not even gonna go collect all them coins. I'm just enjoying the fall right now. Oh. Sorry. I would have gotten those coins, but nah. At least there wasn't anything important over there. I feel like there's something here. Alright. Huh? Slice, slice. Oh. It's time for takeoff then. It's got airplane controls. Sometimes it takes a little to get used to the airplane controls, because some games don't have it that way, and it would be a good idea for just every game to allow you to change your controls, to change what button does what. That would probably just be the easiest standardized thing that people could do, because then people wouldn't be able to complain about janky controls anymore. Oh my flip. Alright. It looked like it was going a lot faster than it was. Ha. Kirby looks cooler with the hat on while gliding. The sentient hat with eyes. I didn't press Y, I pressed A. But anyways. Secret? Oh, I grabbed it with the cutter? That's cool. The retry option is nice, because if you miss it, at least you can go back. I appreciate that. There's no point in having to redo the whole level for it, you know? Even on, like, max difficulty? Why am I, like, having all these ideas of, like, game options? Like, what if on max difficulty you could still retry? Unless you selected something, just saying, you don't get any bonus, but you can also just make it so you have to redo the entire stage. If you could control that, I'd be down. Because I think most people probably wouldn't want to redo the whole stage for it, but some people would turn that option on. Options. I always appreciate options. And this game pretty much has a lot of options. Well, actually, no. It's just reasonably generous for certain things. There we go. Does this game have a lot of options? I don't know now. It's a great game. I don't know if it matters, but like, options are always best. Collector in the Sleepless Valley. Claw marks. Kicking your stuff over. Too bad I can't like hold on to maximum tomato I find. Alright, what do we want? Bomb. Very easy. I think it typically wants you to beat some of these without an ability, but maybe I'll come back and do that. Kirby, in a fit of rage, nukes the entire stage looking for his little buddy. Alright, where are you at? Are those, like, tied Kirby dolls or something? Oh. It's a fake. It's a trap, my friend. What the? I was not expecting that. These flying... What are these piñata things? Oh my flip. I don't think we're gonna go anywhere near that. I tried to dodge in midair. Wrong game. Wrong Kirby game. This ain't, I think, what is it? What Kirby game has that? Superstar, I think. Superstar Ultra, also. I think I played both at this point. Yeah, one slide's good. One slide away. Let's throw a bunch of bombs. Oh, he's got spin dash. sucks at spin dash. Maybe not. Alright. I can't dodge. I was wondering why I wasn't throwing fast enough. Did I actually dodge it? I thought I was too slow at least 2 of those times. Try not to run into him while throwing stuff at him. But it's just faster holding a direction. Meaning I have to hold towards him to slide these into his face. Just trying to dodge faster. Oh, never mind. Do I have to move or can I just mash? Oh, I can mash. What the? What? What is that? You put a lot of time into making that? Oh. I think letting go of the block button. Oh, I can still hurt him while he's doing it. Letting go of the block. Ow. Of the block button does. Ow. Oh, I dodged it. Letting go of the block button before each roll, I think makes it faster. Like, try to roll. Definitely tried to dodge that. Come on, man. Not giving me enough time to do stuff. How? Okay, yeah, no, I definitely got hit, but dodge is OP. That was a risky shot. I totally missed, but alright. I was actually trying to dodge. Be gone. And I guess I'll scroll. Blizzard Ice Blueprint. Interesting. Alright then. Handmade Kirby's, yeah, the creepy hanging Kirby's. That was kind of straight out of a horror film. But anyways, we're off. Mission failed. We didn't find Alphalin. Guess it wouldn't be that easy. Alright, later guys. So where are we headed to for next time? Oh, we're back at Wallaby Town. A swimming pool? Or no? A pond for fishing. This place is chill, bro. Look at this. You can actually get power-ups? That's cool. That's awesome. And they have some of the classic icons, too. Gacha? Wait, hold on. Yeah, no, this game is broken. Cutter, and drill, and hammer, and ice. Is that all? Oh, needle. Okay. I mean, give me one of the maximum tomatoes. Take it to go. There you go. I wasn't mashing the button because I didn't want to mess up and eat it here. In case people forget, you can refill HP in your home. A special order. Oh, you actually get stuff for. That makes it worth it. Yeah. Pause and give that a read. Bro, it's a bit lonely being here without our buddy, but gotta get that sleep. That's kind of how I was this morning. I was like mad sleep. I was mashing an 8. That's why I jumped on the bed. I was like, how did I just jump up there? But yeah. I think we'll just see where we're headed to for next time before I sign off for the day. Whoa. No wonder it didn't show us before. This place is... So next time we might have a problem. Basically, we're probably just gonna need to nuke a whole bunch of levels getting to this final area up here. Oh, I thought I could go all the way up for a sec. I was like, so, yep, that. Guess that's where we're headed to next time. It's just like looking at those, like, well, dang, things escalated quickly. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you all when we, I guess, scale this giant volcano. Still got the trees and stuff on it, like, or is that trees? Well, I'm curious. Are those trees or just sharp rocks? Those aren't trees. It reminds me of mountains nearby, which have trees. But, yeah, no, those are rocks, so. Anyways, thank you all for watching. We will save Alphalin. We must. I'll catch you all next time. Peace out, y'all.